Good morning and what's up, YouTube and TikTok? So today I want to talk to you about subtle energy. I had planned to put up 7 a.m. lives Fridays and Mondays. I just wasn't able to do it this past Friday or Monday. I had personal things to deal with. So what we're going to talk about is something that I wanted to talk about on at least one of these lives, and that is subtle energy. You're going to find this information very helpful if you put it to use. I hope you make a comment below. Subtle energy is the energy that exists in God's creation. It's all around us. We see subtle energy when it picks up to a certain point. For instance, the wind. The wind is there. It may blow lightly. We feel it, but we don't always see it until it blows strong enough to move our hair around or blow a flower around. Another one is the moon. The gravitational pull of the moon will affect the tide. We can see that. So we know that subtle energy is out there. It can be positive, it can be negative, or it can be neutral. But the energy around us affects our body. 3 ways in which we have negative subtle energy that exists and affects our body poorly are cell phones, our Wi-Fi routers, our smart meters. Make it 4, microwaves. So we know that these things emit a certain amount of energy, though we can't see it, that affects our body negatively. And here's some very helpful tips on how to turn that negative energy into a positive. Sadly, smart meters have been attributed to almost 5% of childhood leukemia. And they've only been around for like the last 10 years? So they're starting to realize the effects of these things. And how can you make this either a neutral or a positive form of energy so that it doesn't affect you and your family in a negative way? For your cell phones and the 5G that's radiating off your cell phones, and I'm not selling you anything. I make nothing off this. I'm just giving you some tips. There is a Q-disc that you can buy that has a very fine ground crystal that's ionized that will take the energy from the 5G that comes and goes from your phone, the EMFs, and it will turn it into a positive, okay? So just like molecules or elements in the ground, if we, structurally move stuff around, it can be beneficial or it can be negative. Same thing with the energy coming off of these devices. So a Q-disc comes in a cell phone case with finely ground crystal elements in there that will turn that EMF or 5G energy, when it comes off your phone, turns it into a positive. Now for your Wi-Fi router or your microwave, things in your home, the energy that comes off of those things, we know the microwave and the cancer and all that. The Wi-Fi routers, you can get, it's called a Q circuit, and it's got a magnet and many mirrors on it. What it does is it pulls the energy, the negative energy off of, that device, and it radiates it back as a positive. So you can take that energy that would be negative towards your family, your body, and you can make it a positive with the cell phone and with the Wi-Fi router and with the microwave. Q-disc for the phone, Q-circuit for the Wi-Fi router or the microwave. You plug it into the wall near the device, and whenever it's putting off negative energy, it will naturally gravitate and be reflected as positive. Now, for your smart meter, the smart meters put off a swirl of negative energy 50 foot in diameter. So what you can do for that is you can get grounding dirt that has certain elements in there that, just like grounding an electrical wire is grounded, and it will neutralize that energy. So we knew that one of our daughters was being affected by a smart meter about 10 years ago when my daughter was vomiting a lot. She was having a lot of migraines. The smart meter was right outside her bedroom window. We took her to the eye doctor. We thought maybe she needed glasses. She was having eyesight problems. After we tried everything, there was nothing left but to attribute her migraines and vomiting to the smart meter. She slept in the living room after that. No problems. So smart meters, the product that you can get to ground that 50-foot swirl of negative energy, and it won't turn it into a positive. It basically neutralizes it. It grounds it. It pulls it to the earth. and grounds it is Dragonite and Fertilite. So if you're interested in any of these things, just look them up online. Again, I'm not selling them. I'm just trying to help you understand that the negative, subtle energies around you that can affect you can be turned into a neutral or a positive. And I hope to see you Friday at 7 a.m. for Coffee Talk. Y'all have a blessed week.